We're shaking, people. Back with another reaction, back with some more Roxette, and we're back to start going through a new album, 1992's Tourism. A few of you have mentioned this album in advance. I noticed there's 21 tracks in the folder. Doubt all of those were part of the original release. Maybe I'm wrong. I did remember that people said there was at least one or two live tracks. I noticed in the track list that there at least was one that I saw that was listed as live, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, 21 tracks means, whether they were all from the original album or whether there are some bonus tracks in there, as I suspect. We have a lot to go through. I think it's also notable that this is only 1 year after Joyride, so a lot of music coming out of their minds at this point, so big ups to both Per and Mary. And yeah, just really looking forward to the next step in the journey. And people said, there are several albums left. I do want to once again give a big shout out to Jeebus, who sent me Mary solo stuff, as well as the band that Per was in before Roxette. So we have all sorts of stuff going through. I think some Per solo stuff as well, if I'm remembering correctly. I have all the zip files on my computer. I just haven't brought everything to my music computer yet. Whatever, these are my struggles. The point is, we're about to begin a new Roxette album. I'm very excited about that. And the first tune on Tourism is How Do You Do? It's a greeting that you hear. I think, outside of fiction, it's, a greeting that you hear where you're being a bit cheeky, or you're being a bit, theatrical in the way you are talking to someone, presumably a friend or an acquaintance. But yeah, it's one of those questions about someone's status where it's as much a greeting and a courtesy as it is a genuine inquiry as to someone's, how they're feeling, how they're doing. How do you do is more about saying, hey, what's up, and what's going on, what do you want to do, rather than saying hey, how are you? Tell me in detail how you're feeling at this moment. So perhaps it's about meeting people and enjoying the moment and feeling the vibe with someone, and again, not so much about peering into someone's psychological description of their emotions. So let's find out. This is Roxette. The tune is How Do You Do, and it's the opening track on the 1992 album Tourism.
I see you comb your hair and give me that grin. It's making me spin now, spinning within. Before I melt like snow, I say hello, how do you do? I love the way you undress now, baby, begin. Do your caress, honey, my heart's in a mess. I love your blue-eyed voice like tiny tears shine through.
Hey, I love when they say
how do you do? Of my mouth, and I feel like I'm laughing in a dream. If I was young, I could wait outside your school, cause your face is like
this
the
feels
cover of a
different than some of the stuff
magazine.
I've heard up to this point.
How do you do?
But this feels like their wheelhouse. Mentioned the guitar player, forgetting his name, I apologize. Isaacson, am I remembering? I'm probably getting it wrong.
Spending time in the louder part of town. It feels like everything's surreal.
Love those back
when I get old, I will wait outside your house, cause your hands have got the power meant to heal. How do you do?
I love that sequence. It's different artsy, hair delivery, and then Mary comes in and just spikes it.
Well, here we are, cracking jokes.
Ooh, I love that echo.
Well, here we are, spending time.
No one I know could ever keep up with you. How do you do?
love that. Just there was one moment right there at the end where she really pushed it, and it's like, it's amazing. Like I listen to a lot of great female vocalists these days. Again, Annie Lennox, Kate Bush. Like, just recently started listening to Oleta Adams and Grace Jones and some others. But like, there are moments where like it just takes one line from Mary, and it's like the emotion like gauge in my brain is like, oh, like hold on, like you're about like 5% away from getting a lump in your throat, 10% away from getting misty eyed. It's like literally it could be as simple as like one line and just her delivery. So yeah, at the end, like if it went longer and if she really pushed it beyond that, like she might have got me there. And so yeah, it's interesting. It sounds like the question of like what was it? I never understood like why or something about saying goodbye. So I don't know. It feels like maybe it's post relationship, or this is not meeting someone on the dance floor. How do you do? It seems like there's a deeper history there, and it's specifically with two people, and perhaps we were getting both sides of it. But in that regard, I love the sonic dichotomy of that one. Again, the parts where Mary sort of took the lead or where they were singing together, it felt a bit more, Roxette wheelhouse, power guitar chords and really engaging, like synth pop sounds, and Mary just, burning the house down with her voice. But those parts where Pear took the lead and his delivery was, again, a bit more artsy, a bit more theatrical, that was really interesting, and I enjoyed the way those were sort of offset with the more typical Roxette sound. So really cool opener. Curious to hear what people have to say about this one. Again, I've heard maybe some mixed opinions leading into this album on what it represents in their larger catalog, but I'm looking forward to it. So do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.